Start off our 35th annual Bluegrass Festival. I can't think of a better way. Put your hands together and make them welcome Honi Deaton and Dream.
Song. Stars whisper my name. They're saying he loves you no more. Oh, the day he told me he loved me, that day should never have been. I'll cry a river of tears till someone loves me again. Was warm as the sun, but tonight I'm cold as ever. There's no one home when daylight's gone. Oh, the day he told me he loved me, that day should never have been. I'll cry a river of tears till someone loves me again. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. Well, I've walked for miles along the highway, hey, well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. I stop to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow, or maybe he's crying for me. And as the sky turns gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you today? All right. We're sure happy to be here with everybody today. We'd like to do a gospel song for you. It's one that we're real excited about. It's going to be coming out on our next CD. And we'd like to, could we get a little bit more Dobro in the monitors too, please, up on stage? Thank you. This is a song that tells a story about Jesus. It's called Glory, Glory.
Cross there, sure that he would die there. This Jesus, he would not live again. Sure that they'd taken the life of Jesus from him. They put him in a tomb to be his grave. But later when they went there, Jesus, he was not there. The stone was rolled away. Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. Oh my Lord, glory, 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 glory. Jesus Christ has risen from the dead.
Thank you so much. Well, we're sure happy to be here with you today. I think there's more sunshine on this stage than there is outside. I was telling everybody we might get a tan up here. These are bright lights. They're cool. We'd like to do a song for you that I actually wrote about my grandparents. My grandfather fought in the Second World War, and he died. He was killed in Okinawa, and he left my grandmother an 18-year-old widow, and my mama was a 6-month-old little baby. And my grandma got the first telegram saying that he was missing in action, and she heard the stories about mistakes being made and somehow the boys making it back home. So she wouldn't remarry and wouldn't date anybody. But there was a charming man that did make it home from the Navy, and of course he fell madly in love with my grandmother and wanted to marry her, but she wouldn't. And she packed up my mother. They were in Arizona at the time and moved to Idaho. And 15 years went by, and one day her telephone rang, and it was the charming man from the Navy. And he said, "Are you still single?" And my grandmother said, "Well, yes, I am." So he got in his car and drove night and day till he got there. And 2 weeks later, they hot-footed it across the Nevada border and got hitched. So my mother had a daddy, and I've got a grandfather, and I'm really proud of them. This is a song that tells their love story. It's called What Should Have Been. It's you again, knocking on my door. You say you were not happy. She doesn't love you anymore. You bring back all the memories of a love we had before. And you'd give anything
if you could hold me just once more. What should have been is you holding me. It should have been me wearing your ring. What should have been haunts my memory. Let's make today what should have been. Hold me close to you. Take my hand in your hand and let's dream of yesterday. Oh, I loved you then, I love you now. I'm afraid I always will. What should have been is you holding me wearing your ring. What should have been haunts my memory. Let's make today what should have been. Oh, let's make today what should have been. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'd like to introduce this guy playing this mandolin next to me. He's played with all kinds of wonderful people, all the way from Mr. Larry Sparks to Melvin Goins, the Sullivan family, and we're sure proud to have him as a member of our band now. Please make him welcome all the way from Berea, Kentucky, Mr. Joe Clark.
Hey, we got any Homer and Jethro fans in the crowd today? That kind of makes me wish to know the Homer and Jethro song.
Me too, man.
We're going to go back here and dig you up one called the Boll Weevil. Well, the Boll Weevil and the little black bug come from Mexico, they say. Came all the way from Texas, just looking for a place to stay, just looking for a home, just looking for a home. Well, the Boll Weevil got half a cotton, and the merchants got the rest. And they didn't leave the farmer's wife but one old cotton dress, and it's full of holes, it's full of holes. When I get through with the farmer, there'll be no pay no more. Just looking for a home, just
looking for a home.
See the Boll Weevil, he'll be sitting on the square. Well, the next time you see that rascal, had all his family there. Just looking for a home, just looking for a home, just looking for a home, just looking for a home.
Joe Clark. We're going to have a special treat for you now. Going to have this guy way down here on the end. This feller makes his home in Indiana, and he played with Mr. Carl Shiflett for quite a while, and we're real proud to have him with us now. He's a great guy and a wonderful talent, and you'll get to hear him sing in our night show tonight. He's got a beautiful voice. Right now, he's going to do a song for you on his Dobro, and please make him welcome Mr. Andy Raff.
Folks, Andy Raff, what did y'all think? We're real proud to have him in our group. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors. We have a sponsorship with First Quality Musical Instruments down in Louisville, Kentucky. They hook us up with all of our accessories and strings and cases and things like that.
We got some free catalogs out there on the record table, so y'all come by and pick up one of their catalogs.
And also, we'd like to thank GHS Strings.
We got some free GHS catalogs, so y'all come by and pick up one of them.
We'd also like to thank Black Diamond Strings out of Sarasota, Florida.
We don't have any Black Diamond free catalogs.
We didn't bring them with us?
We forgot them.
We'd like to thank England Mandolin and Custom Inlay down in Litchfield, Kentucky.
Fruit of the Loom Underwear.
That's pretty good. And also Gibson, Nashville, Tennessee.
We don't have any Fruit of the Loom catalogs either. Sorry, folks. I'd like to introduce this guitar player standing next to me. This guy is the one and only reason, and the most wonderful reason, that I live in Swanee, Georgia today. We're actually having our 3rd-year anniversary this weekend, And nothing is more wonderful than to get to travel around and play music with my best friend in the whole wide world. Please make welcome on the guitar my husband, Jeff Deaton.
Thank y'all.
We'd like to do you an old Flat and Scruggs song now for you. And speaking of anniversaries and stuff, it's called Rollin' in My Sweet Baby's Arms.
Baby's arms, I'm gonna lay round the shack till the mail train comes back. Roll in my sweet baby's arms. Well, I ain't gonna work on your railroad, I ain't gonna work on the farm. I'm gonna lay round the shack till the mail train comes back. And I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay round the shack till the mail train comes back. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Baby's arms, roll in the sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Well, I know your parents, they don't like me. They turn me away from your door. If I had my life to live over again, well, I wouldn't go there anymore. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. Baby's arms, roll in the sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Roll in the sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Roll in the sweet baby's arms.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And I'd like to introduce the final member of our group. He's down here on the end and doing a wonderful job on the banjo. He makes his home about an hour and a half north of where Jeff and I live. He lives up in the Georgia mountains in a town called Blue Ridge, right there in the middle of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And he's played with all kinds of folks in the state of Georgia. And I've been telling people he's one of the best kept secrets of the mountains. Please make him welcome on the banjo, Mr. Josh Brooks.
Hey, Josh, why don't you tell them about our record table out there, man?
Y'all come on by. We got CDs and accessories, and she'll put on a pot of coffee for us. Next year, we're having kudzu floods. I don't know if you know what that is down this way or not, but at the house, it took over everything. Anyway, we're coming out for the hunters in the crowd. We're coming out with kudzu floods. We got underpinning, undershorts, socks, hats, you name it, we got it.
Thank you, Josh. We're going to have Josh sing a song for you. He's got an absolutely beautiful voice. You just won't believe it. A song called the Kentucky Waltz.
And I was a boy.
smiling face, and I'm home once more for your embrace and the beautiful Kentucky warm.
Josh Brooks, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're going to have these guys come up and do some switching around. Joe's going to play the guitar, and Jeff's going to play the mandolin, and going to do an instrumental that they've been working on. We have a lot of fun with. I'd like to introduce somebody out here that works just as hard and many times harder than we do. He's also a member of this group, and we're sure proud to have him. He's the only one of us that could actually get away with wearing his pajamas to work because you don't see him. But he's back there working real hard at the soundboard for us, folks. Please give him a hand, Mr. Donnie Reynolds. And Gene Daniels, thank you, Gene Daniels Sound Company, for doing all this for all the bands today. They do a great job with their sound and work real hard for everybody. But Josh is going to kick this song off for us. It's one that talks about our home state. Actually, it just sounds about our home state. There's no words in it. It's called Georgia Cotton. Thank you very much. It sure is wonderful to get to play music with these guys. They're wonderful friends and wonderful musicians. Those of you who play music know exactly what I'm talking about, to get to play with your friends. Just like being a little kid. Still get to play with your friends, just not on the playground anymore.
I asked Josh coming up the road here, old banjo picker over here, I said, Josh, I said, you ever dated a butterhead? He said, what's that? I said, everything looks good on her butterhead. He admitted to it, folks.
Well, did y'all eat turkey yet today? Yes? We didn't get our turkey yet. I had a donut. It wasn't even turkey flavored.
We got a couple of turkeys up here.
Yeah. Joe says we got a couple turkeys up here. I think he's talking about me. We like to do an old traditional song for you now. It's one that we have a lot of fun doing.
It's called I'm Waiting to Hear You Call Me Darling.
I'm waiting to hear you call me darling. I'm waiting to hear you call me dear. You know that I have always loved you. Don't make me lonely all these years.
2 years ago when I first met you, you smiled at me and looked so sweet. You made me think you cared about me, but you never said that you loved me.
I'm waiting to hear you call me darling. I'm waiting to hear you call me dear. You know that I have always loved you. Don't make me lonely all these years.
Well, maybe I took a lot for granted to think you could ever love me. Please, oh please don't try to fool me. All you'll cause is misery.
I'm waiting to hear you call me darling. I'm waiting to hear you call me dear. You know that I have always loved you. Don't make me lonely all these years. I'm waiting to hear you call me darling. I'm waiting to hear you call me dear. You know that I have always loved you. Don't make me lonely all these years. But don't make me lonely all these years.
Thank you very, very much. We have time to do a couple more songs for you. Do we have any Jessie Coulter fans here today? All right, I see some hands going up. I'm a huge Jessie Coulter fan, and one of her songs that is my very most favorite, we put on our last CD, and we have some of those back at our record table if you're interested. And I wanted to tell everybody, too, if you don't feel like buying a CD, that's okay. We'd love to visit with you. We have so many friends that I see out here, and some new ones we'd like to make too. We do have a mailing list if you want to sign up. We promise we'll send you free mail. Just what you wanted, more junk mail.
And honey, we do have another CD out there called the Daughters of American Bluegrass. It has Honey on it, as well as Dale Ann Bradley and Kim Fox.
And Missy Raines.
Missy Raines, Anita Fisher, Kristen Scott Benson. It's all women. It's a wonderful CD, so y'all come by there and check that one out.
All right. We'd like to do this next song off that other CD. It's a Jessie Coulter song called I'm Not Lisa. I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but they won't leave you till the sunlight has kissed your face. She was your morning light. Her smile told of no lie. Your love for her grew with each rising sun. But then one winter's day, his hand led her away. She left you here, drowning in your tears. Fears where you stay for years, crying, Lisa, Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but they won't leave you till the sunrise has kissed your face. I'm not Lisa. Thank you. I just want to kick off this day and wish you a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. We're sure thankful to get to be here with you. Got time to do one more song, and then we're going to head on out and let the next band come back. And I believe we're the first band to play after dinner break. So we'll see y'all a little bit later on. And happy Thanksgiving. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. I want to learn to rope and to ride. I want to ride on the plains through the desert, across the great divide. I want to hear the coyotes singing as the sun sets in the west. I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. It's a life I love the best. Oh, the lady, 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 oh, the lady. I want to ride old plains, going at a run. I want to feel the wind in my face. 1,000 miles of no city lights, moving at a cowhand's pace. I want to pillow my head near the sleepy herd while the moon shines down from above. I want to strum my guitar at another lady, and that's the life I love. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. Another lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lonely.
Honi Deaton and Dream. Wow. That's some fine yodeling, don't you think? That was a good job, honey. Thank you so